Be Us podcast. I am Lachy Mac. That's Edan McGovern.
Hello.
It's 2026. How are your holidays? I was talking to the listeners.
Oh.
I was talking to the good people listening in right now. Tell me how your holidays were.
Tell him, ready, go. That's nice. I liked that part too.
That's nice. I'm sad that your uncle did that at Christmas. It sounds very racist.
Yeah.
Edan would be into that.
I love racism.
You ever have those run-ins at your Christmas lunches with family where it goes back and forth?
I had one about a particularly bad one.
Oh, okay.
I don't even know if I can talk about it.
I'm sure you can.
Is this? Oh, yeah. No, basically, I mean, if you're on TikTok chronically, as we all are, if you're listening to this, probably, you know the Charlie Kirk song.
We are Charlie Kirk. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
I don't think there's anyone listening to this podcast who is like banger in terms of huge fan of Charlie.
Well, that's why I felt safe saying it.
Yes.
But yeah, I couldn't stop singing that. And yeah, it caused some arguments of, they weren't even that like the clear cut, you have a racist uncle or blah, 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 blah. It was more like someone in my family basically just said like, I don't know, you preach like peace and we shouldn't just hurt each other because we disagree, but like you're rejoicing at the death of someone. And I went,
You're singing a song that they came up with.
that's what I'm saying.
Wasn't it like the right-wing people wrote the song as a tribute?
Yes, but
We're just giving it airtime.
well, and obviously we're singing it because we think it's very funny that they did that. You look like a little fly today.
You don't have a leg to stand on when it comes to appearances right now.
I don't really understand that, but
If you want to talk about looking weird today.
okay, I tried something new with my makeup.
I don't even want to tell them. They've learned their lesson at this point. If you aren't checking in on the YouTube to see what we look like, that's your fault at this point.
Yeah, exactly. You have to quick context check back to Spotify or I don't know, Apple Podcasts if you're a big freak.
Yeah.
If you're a big fucking freak.
Amazon Pod.
Ew. Yucky.
Who out there is watching this podcast on their Samsung fridge?
Did you have an argument in Christmas?
No, my family tends to be very. The young ones will say something, the parents will say something, and we just go, don't bother, don't worry about it.
Right.
We did have one of the elderly members of my family, I won't call them out, did drop an N-bomb. But like this member of my family is so like left-wing and has always been that way.
Were they quoting someone else saying it?
She was doing the original version of Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo.
Oh my God.
And she just, this is a member of the family who grew up like around Indigenous people and was like a huge advocate, worked in prisons and in TAFE supporting marginalised communities. It's one of those ones where she literally has grown up being within that and just didn't realise at all.
Good God.
And she was just picking someone to play cornhole against.
Oh.
And I was like, yeah, it's a crazy one to drop.
That's the wildest time to do it.
But it's like the most left-wing person in our family.
I get it. I know people that are like, yeah.
It's a member of my family who only shops at the Tree of Life for clothes. So I think I'm not the person who should decide, but I think she gets a pass.
I mean,
Go on, Edan. Go on, Edan. Agree with me.
I don't know about
Agree with me.
Sure.
She's yeah. But so that happened.
So that happened.
You're probably wondering how I got here.
How's your last couple of weeks been?
Good, I was in New Zealand.
How was it?
I rented a camper van with Alex and we travelled around the South Island.
That's so cute.
Saw some mountains. Mm-hmm. Saw some more mountains.
Did you see animals?
We did. We went to a
What?
place called Deer Heights Park, where it was this person's farm that they had basically turned into a drive-through zoo in many ways, and you could pay 2 New Zealand dollary dues, which I think is equivalent to about 8 cents Australian, and you got a big bucket of sheep feed. Well, they're called sheep nuts, but all the animals eat stuff. So we fed pigs and goats. There was miniature horses, miniature donkeys, regular-sized donkeys. They had those Highland cows, the big fluffy ones. There was
those.
deer. There was bucks. So there was plenty of stuff. So we drove around there. We stopped at cherry farms. Alex popped my cherry popping cherry.
Awesome.
I never liked cherries. And then we went and picked these cherries. I thought, I'm not going to like these.
And you liked them?
Love them.
Cool.
Now we're like buying bags of them and just eating them as snacks.
Love.
Because I was also on a what my trainer calls an aggressive cut while I was away.
You were being starved.
Yes. So I'm currently, I've been training with a trainer, and I was on, I think 2,400 calories we started at. We moved to 2,000, and then once the match with Scott Green was announced, I thought I should get in shape more than what I already was, and he has reduced my calories for 2 weeks, 2.5 weeks, maybe 3.
To what?
1,500 calories.
I would
And
love to be a man.
that coincided with going to New Zealand, where there is a lot of really good food places. And so I had meal prep food for every meal. And I realized Lachy is very irritable when he hasn't been eating.
You realized that just recently?
Oh, I haven't had a meal today because I haven't had time to meal prep. So careful. I'm going to get grumpy.
He's grumpy.
I'm going to get grumpy.
Oh yeah. No. That's something I'm very well aware of.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. So I did. Yeah. The being a boy is crazy because I know it's relative, and I know that, like, you know, that amount of calories is still a major cut for you. But I'm going, man, motherfucker. Like,
What do you mean? Like, how?
some boys are like, I'm on. So what was the original cut that?
I'd gone down to, I think, like 1,800 calories, and now I was down to 1,500.
I guess that is within the normal range. I also have to
So
remember that I
hungry
can't
all the
really
time.
talk about these sorts of things because my view of what an aggressive cut is not okay. So I'm always like, that's what the hell. See, the good thing about no. Sorry.
Yeah, go
I'm in
on.
a really grim
Go on.
I'm in a really grim
No, wade further into that pool. Oh, don't you keep going till you can't touch the bottom.
I want to be like the great thing. See, bulimia or anorexia, whatever.
Let's go. It can't be worse than what I said to you at the live show.
Yeah, no. Oh, I don't know. I just want to make a pros and cons list.
Okay.
Okay, pros, no, you don't have to meal prep.
Absolutely.
You could, but I feel like when you make it, then you cough it up. It's like, man.
Time is valuable.
Man.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly. Cons, expensive.
It's expensive to be bulimic.
If you're binging, I guess, if you're eating heaps, because then you just throw it up and you're like, well, I should have just saved the money.
Right.
Why did I buy all that food? I didn't even eat it. What the fuck?
Just seeing the quicksand go up to your shoulders at this point, but keep going.
A pro or a con?
Whatever you want. I don't know that either is better.
Pros, if you like vomiting, no. Cons vomiting.
Yeah.
Probably cons vomiting.
How long did you dealt with bulimia?
Dealt with. I don't think anyone who has an eating disorder doesn't ever have any of an eating disorder ever again.
You waltzed with the B bomb for a while.
Waltzed is nuts. I mean, I still very much have an eating disorder.
Oh, okay.
Very, very much. Like, it comes and goes when you go like, well, this is fucking miserable. Because even when I was in eating disorder therapy, the therapist was like, well, you know, it doesn't even, like, purging doesn't even really work because you've already started digesting the stuff. I'm like, girl, I was eating next to the toilet. She was like,
Oh.
and I was like, so at work? And she was like, oh. And I was like, oh, mama, you thought it was a normal day at work? No. Optimus Prime. Mm-hmm. You have no clue. You have no clue. And she was like, okay.
She's not prepared for this sort of training.
I was like, no, I'm a really smart person with a really dumb thing in my brain.
Send in your best.
I was like, come on then.
I don't want a trainee straight out of
Come
med
on
school.
then. And she was like, and I'm writing a new show this year. It's going to be for next year. I'm going to start like doing it properly, like maybe like comedies festival and stuff. But I'm in the process of writing it this year, and it's about how I think body positivity is a fucking scam.
Okay.
It's a scam, guys. They're scamming us because I think the end goal is to not care. You know, when you're in the change rooms at the beach, old person bits out, and they're bidding and they're bibbity bobbity boobing in the wind. They turn around.
They're slapping walls you didn't think they could reach.
Yeah, you think you're getting your ass slapped. It's not. It's just some woman's tits.
Just someone's, and she's in the other cubicle.
She's just taken off her one-piece Speedo.
Oh, that's someone's foot underneath the shower cubicle. No,
Yeah.
That's a tit.
Yeah. I think they're the only ones of us that are free. I think they're the only free. Because, you know, when people go like, I've actually learned to love my body and now I love the way I look and now And now every day I'm going to get up and I'm going to really like looking in the mirror. Well, that's not going to be every fucking day.
No.
Some days you're going to go, hi, ugly, hi. And then I think freedom is go, I'm ugly and I'm proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud.
So is it less about other people going, you look great, and it's more about not even you thinking you look great.
Yeah,
it's
I
just
don't wanna
going,
care.
I no longer care.
I don't want to care.
But that goes for you could be absolutely ripped and jacked, but be like, I don't care.
For
Or
sure.
you
It doesn't
can
matter
be-
what you look like.
You could be nothing and just be like, I don't care.
It's just about not having it in the forefront of your mind all the time.
Mm-hmm.
And so I want to make a thing about how I think feminism has gone in a weird direction where we go, you know what, Diva, it's my choice to adhere to every single expectation of me from misogyny. And you know what? But I've chosen to this time. Slay. And I go, Miss Ma'am, what have you just said to me? Have we lost our fucking minds? Because do I think when I, do anything, when I wear anything that I think is going to make my body look better than it is, do I think I'm doing feminism? No, I think I'm having a goddamn fucking break. Because I do feminism all the time. And then you go, hold on, let me adhere to society expectations as a little treat because I'm exhausted. And I just think, I don't know. I think body positivity is a scam, and I think we should all just not. And that's why I want to be a brain in a jar.
Mm-hmm. I saw that conversation as a game of skip rope where I was the most uncoordinated kid at school. There was just nowhere for me to jump in, and I felt like it was unsafe to do so. But you were nailing it.
Thank you.
You were double dutching that thing.
I've really
Crisscross.
been thinking.
I was really like, I'll take. I'll get it. Wait, hold on. 3. No.
Nice try.
This is not my place at all. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. That's just how I'm thinking lately. And if I lose a significant amount of weight this year, and I'll write a new show. Mm-hmm. and I'll take it back. I'll say, hey, maybe we should all be skinny. I don't know. We'll have to see. I really am into hypocrisy this year.
Okay.
I'm getting into it in a big way.
What do you feel like you're being a hypocrite about currently?
Like that. Like
Yeah.
I'm going like, you guys and your diets are fucking sick.
I think
Unless mine works.
no one talks more shit about meatheads at the gym than I do to Alex when I'm at the gym, and then I go back in my short shorts and singlet and go lift weights and like literally tell myself in my head, don't be a pussy, do one more rep. Everyone's a meathead because of their behavior except me, who is doing the same behavior.
Mm-hmm. Because you go, but at least I'm self-aware of it.
Yeah.
And then people go, no, that makes you way dumber than everyone else.
Everyone's jacked and dumb except me, who's just jacked.
Who's jacked and smart.
Uh-huh.
But like in a sort of like, like an all-knowing sort of like post-jacked way.
It's a bit of existentialism. When anyone else wears a singlet at the gym, they're peacocking and that's embarrassing. You should have worn a hoodie. When I do it, I look good. Mm-hmm. My muscles are burping out.
Your what?
My muscles.
Muscles?
My muscles.
Your moose knuckles.
My moose knuckle is showing at the gym. And it's only okay when I do it.
Well, yeah.
Guys, we should also mention 2025 bingo. I obviously won. And Eden will be performing Same Love at karaoke at some point. We will announce that date soon. But we'll be putting this video out at some point. If you'd like to submit a 2026 bingo suggestion, we'll be putting up. You can put it in the fan mail now, or you can message us. Put it in the fan mail, preferably. But,
types of things. I feel like we should jog their memory of the type of things that they could probably.
Well, some of them can be celebrity related. Like we had King Charles dying. We had Kanye and Chappell Roan getting into beef.
They didn't.
We had personal things like doing drag, me going on lots of holidays, you appearing on the Today Show or something. That sort of thing. Like stuff that seems achievable, but fuck, a couple things will have to happen for that to go forward. So if you've got ideas, if you've got some fun ones.
Do you have any personal ones? Do you have any feelings of what's going to happen? Because this is different than resolutions, guys. This is this might not be something we want. It's just something that's unfortunately really feels like it's going to happen. Or fortunately, I don't know.
In my head, I was thinking about one on the way here. You will fall from a height of at least 80 meters. Whether that means you go bungee jumping or a zip line or skydiving, that's something I've been thinking about is Eden falls from a height of 80 meters. You might die. It might just be you fell off something. But I feel like
80 meters is a really long way.
But imagine that's on your bingo card. Go book bungee jumping, done. You got You got it ticked off.
The giant swing at year 6 camp was 10 meters, and I was like, this is hard.
I think you could go on a roller coaster at Luna Park, like a giant
I think you're
drop.
involving me in your culture.
How dare you?
Your culture is not my costume.
I love roller coasters.
I don't.
What have you got any on the top of your head now?
For me?
Yeah. Or for either of us. There's two people in this podcast.
I think, what do I feel like is going to happen to me this year? I fear when I get back to posting short form content, I'm not going to get necessarily cancelled, but I'm going to get in trouble.
Yeah, 100%.
I think I'm going to start. I have a button pushing urge.
I think it'll start with the whole body positivity thing.
Yeah, I think they'll get really cranky.
I think that'll probably ruffle a few feathers.
I think I'm about to become like the political horseshoe theory. Like recently, I was watching. Oh God, what was I watching? Have you ever seen the Ruby Frankie family case? They were family YouTubers.
Once the 7:30 report finishes, I turn the telly off and go to bed.
Okay. Well, basically, unrelated almost, but I was listening to it's just certain arguments that really, really conservative Mormons were saying about certain things to do with sex addiction and pornography. And I was like, do you know what's so weird is we could not be more politically different, but the horseshoe is horseshoeing right now. Because I was like, you're actually right your intentions are wrong and everything you're saying is wrong, but I wish I could reach through the parallel universe, the portal, and be like, you're actually kind of cooking for a second. Mm-hmm. We'll talk later.
For those unfamiliar, the horseshoes, so people usually think left and right is on a spectrum, with left being all the way at one end and right all the way at the other end.
Yes.
But really it's more of basically a circle that just never connects. So a horseshoe. Mm-hmm. I think the example someone gave me is as far right wing as you can go is segregation. Keep everyone separate. I want separate facilities and rooms for people who aren't like me. And then on the furthest left-hand side, it's for our marginalised groups and minorities, they should have their safe spaces alone from it. And that's basically the same thing. It's basically saying marginalised groups or minorities should have their own separate space from everyone.
It's just from a different
The ideology
idea,
to get there is completely different. But it's you guys want the same thing, but for different reasons. That's the horseshoe. And it's the more you watch, especially American news, which you shouldn't because it's a cesspit, the more you will see that.
It's nuts. It's completely insane.
Can I go on a bit of a rant here?
Please. I've just been on one, so it's your turn.
This is something I have spoken about before, but I spoke about it with Alex, and I just need to get it off my chest more because I clearly didn't get it off my chest enough.
Come on then, bud.
I want to tell you about the worst manager I ever had.
Ooh, tea.
So I worked at Crust when I was 14, and the pay there was...
You are the most grudge-holding motherfucker. He just been, and I can't stress this enough, over 10 years.
It doesn't matter to me.
Okay, no, go.
The pain is still here. The frustration is still real.
I'm sorry, dear.
I feel it inside of me.
Mm-hmm.
It bubbles. Mm-hmm. I remember, so I got there, and the context you need to know, we got paid $10 an hour. If you turned 16 whilst working there, you got an extra 50 cents. If you worked there for a year or 2 years, they'd add an extra $1 per hour. So it was an absolute scam. We got paid in cash in envelopes. Literally on a Friday, they would hand you an envelope with cash in it. I had done 2 shifts, right?
Yeah.
I'd done my 2 trial shifts, and they were a couple hours each. So I was getting paid fuck all. Anyway, they hand me the envelope at the end of the Friday, and I look in it, there's maybe $40. Absolutely nothing. And then they go, by the way, our Christmas party is coming up, and we're trying to put money in to get our manager a present. It's my second shift. I haven't even met the guy. Don't even know what he looks like. Don't know what his name is. And they go to me, everyone's pretty much putting in about $20. And I look into my envelope, there's $40 there. That is half my pay. And I'm like, I've never met this guy. You guys know that I'm getting paid $10 an hour. And I've been there 2 shifts. Surely you can be like
That's
Lachy.
nuts.
But they go, everyone's putting in $20. And so they're doing this to me as I'm still standing in the store, and they've just handed me the envelope.
So they know you've got it on you.
The envelope is not sealed, by the way. It's open, so there's easy access for me to go, well, here you go. So in that moment, I felt well, I can't walk out because if I say no, I'm the dickhead. So I pull out $20, hand it to them, hope the present is good for a manager I've never met because I've been here for 2 shifts and I'm earning $10 an hour.
That is so fucked.
And I'm just sitting, I'm looking at my fucking envelope. It's a $20 note inside an envelope. I might as well give you the envelope back. It's got one thing in it. If there was 2 $20 notes, which there used to be before you took one of the 20s, yeah, maybe I need the envelope to carry both because that's quite a big thing to carry. There's one note in there. Why do I need an envelope? Why don't you just fucking take it back and I'll put this in my pocket? 14, by the way. And they're like, oh, yeah, we'll take it. So that's my second shift. And then the next week, we go to some random restaurant. Shittest Christmas party ever, by the way. They had us in a giant booth. So I'm sitting on the end of this booth. I don't know anyone there. And then I don't even know who the manager is because the fucking booth is so big. Eventually they go, we just want to thank blah, blah, blah for all his hard work this year. They put all this money in and they got him a fucking Indiana Jones satchel. They got him a laptop bag. Half of my weekly wage went to...
How many people are there?
There's a lot. I looked at it like, really? That's all we bought?
What is like a $200 satchel?
It had to be like a $200 like really nice leather. It wasn't even a satchel. It was a laptop bag. I'm giving it credit by calling it an Indiana Jones satchel. And I looked at it and I'm like, what the... So all that money didn't even go to something cool. We got him a laptop bag. It was my second shift. I was 14. You know I got paid $40. And on the spot, as you've just handed me my pay, you go, hey, it'd be really good if you could chuck in. Everyone's putting in $20. Fuck off.
Yeah.
Cross Cronulla, that iteration of it can get fucked. That was bullshit. You exploited me as a 14-year-old, took my pay. That's why I only worked there for like 2-3 months.
You heard him, crust canola. It's on site.
The new one's good. The new one's good. I was so angry about that. Do you know what's crazy? I went on a rant about twice the length of that with Alex in the camper van in New Zealand. I was like, I need to talk about this in the pod because
It's clearly there. It's right.
Why would you do this? Is like a 40-year-old dude being like, everyone's putting in 20. I don't know him. Yeah. I haven't met this guy. I don't know his name.
Yeah.
Why? He doesn't even know who I am.
Yeah.
If I don't give him the $20, he's not going to go, well, someone's missing. I just got hired. He doesn't even know I fucking exist. You think I got to thank you? Nope.
Yeah. Telling you how much to put in is nuts. Also, 2 hours work at that place.
For $10 an hour
I used to work for
is illegal, cash in hand.
I used to work for $10 in hand, $10 an hour cash in hand as well. And it was fucked. It was just to fucking clean the dirtiest kitchen I've ever seen in my life. It was fucked.
Well, I mean, we talked about I used to work at a chemist and I was their delivery boy. So at the end, Friday afternoons, I would pick up I would do like vacuum clean, stock the shelves, and then I would deliver all the medication to old people around Cronulla. And I would ride my bike initially. And I thought I was getting a flat $40 for that, right? Turns out they were paying me by the hour because it was one time my dad just drove me around. I came back in an hour and they gave me $10. And I was like... So it's about how long it takes me to do this? Isn't it more convenient if I get medication to old people quicker?
Yeah.
Why am I being punished? Anyway, this is why that is why when you see me do a brand deal, just like it and share. I am trying to never go back to the jobs I used to do.
Yeah. Just let him. He's nice. Let him. It's good.
You want to do a what gay is that?
No, not yet.
Okay.
Can we talk about, you wanted to talk about kissing?
Yeah, I had a thought. There's a lot of TV shows out there that I think would just be improved with kissing.
Yeah?
That's literally, my first one was, I think RBT should implement kissing.
Ooh.
Do away with the blow into this. It should be, give me a kiss. And as a police officer, you should be able to tell by that kiss if they should be driving or not.
That's good.
Mm-hmm.
What if they're too drunk? You can't be kissing too drunk people.
That's an interesting moral dilemma.
You can't be doing that. Big trouble.
Maybe if you're going in for the kiss and then you see they're not okay, that's up to the officer to go, you know what? They're too drunk for me to give them a little smooch, therefore they're too drunk to drive.
So true.
You're welcome, New South Wales Police. I just fixed hazardous roads and drink driving.
I would love to see RBT when they're like going in open mouth.
Yeah, exactly.
Leaning in, tongue first.
It's the same concept with an MDT. Don't test them. Offer them a chip.
Yeah.
If they go, fuck, that'd be so good right now. He's high. Get that stoner to the prison.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How about this? Fear factor. Bring out an uggo.
Oh, yeah.
Bring out the most fucked up looking individual you can find. Kiss him.
Are you sure you'd be available for that shoot?
Oh, I bet. And you ruined my own riff.
You got
Right
burned.
in the middle. Right in the
Go on,
middle
no,
of mine.
let's
no, I don't really care.
riff like no one's watching, Eden.
That really got me.
What did you want to say?
I can't even fucking remember because that was really funny. No. I mean, I've got. Okay, the news.
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like they need it sometimes.
I had a very go on.
There's a lot of tragedy in the world. I think after a really hard one, they should get a big kiss on the forehead.
Every time they throw to weather, it should be. Or now to sport with Tim Bailey. Thanks, guys.
Across the room.
Yeah.
And now we go to the field with Jessica, who's at the local nippers.
Oh, blowing a kiss as well. I think that helps with the
Remotely.
HR side of things.
Remotely.
You got to remotely kiss people.
You got to.
The other one.
What was you and Alex's first kiss?
We didn't kiss on the first date.
Cute.
She bloody tried, I tell you that much. Had to hold her. I had literally had my hand on her forehead, and
she's running.
She's running on the spot.
Very good.
I think it was just at her place.
Cute.
Yeah.
Cute. Well, that's good.
The other one I had was Four Corners.
And how does that work?
I'd like to see Bill Shorten up there discussing finance and the housing crisis, and then a concerned citizen, Damien, 43, from Canterbury. I just have a question, talks about that, and then at the end, Malcolm Turnbull goes, "That's a great question, I'll answer that now." Quick kiss, kills the tension between them.
That's good.
And then he can present an opposing view.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Lego Masters.
I don't think anyone at Lego Masters has ever kissed a girl.
Oh no, I meant.
You want the Legos to kiss.
Oh, I sort of thought like if it's we're bringing Andy and it's a Hamish and Andy thing.
Yes.
What I'm saying is I want Hamish and Andy to kiss and I want to watch.
Hamish and Andy kissing is...
Have they kissed? Surely they've kissed.
Absolutely, they've kissed. It's if they haven't, it's a granny flat situation where it's...
Oh, yeah, okay. New topic, new game, new segment, off dome.
Mm-hmm.
Who's kissed?
Okay.
Hamish and Andy?
Yes. I think it's documented.
Oh, yeah, because Kyle and Jackie O, yes, I know that.
They've kissed?
They've kissed. It was an ad for their show and they were in an elevator and they were like making out and it was wild.
Wow.
Yeah. Granny flat?
That 100%. I think I've seen them do it in Greece.
Whoa. Who else? The Olsen twins. Do you know?
I don't think so.
Okay.
All of the Wiggles.
Yeah.
They got real incestuous over the last couple of years.
Dude, the Wiggles would have got crazy pussy back in the day.
That's a crazy thing to say about the Wiggles.
Back in the day, 100%. Look at the mums. They loved it.
True, the mums are. There's a lot of mums thinking like these guys, they're making they're touring a lot.
They're touring.
They're touring a lot.
Yeah, they got groupies as hell.
What do you think they call the groupies for the Wiggles?
I don't know.
Careful, they follow me on Instagram. They'll see this when I
The
when we post
Wiggles is as a whole?
As a whole, yes.
Sick. I don't know what they'd call them.
The Wigglers.
The Wigglers, yeah, the wiggly bits.
The Wiggle-ins. They're trying to wiggle into their situation.
Yeah. We'll workshop this.
Yeah, we'll come back to you guys with that.
Who else do Tracy Grimshaw, Karl Stefanovic.
It is an interesting one to think who has Karl Stefanovic kissed at a Logie's after party.
Oh, yeah.
Him and Richard Wilkinson 1,000 times.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just Carl doing the "come here, mate," like the classic footy bloke. He's honestly, every time I've dealt with him, well, I would say dealt with him. I was on the Today Show twice and spoke with him. Actually a legend.
Can't.
Like we did the coming up next, Lockie McIntyre and Brookvale Union, and then we cut straight to ad, and he just turns to me and goes, "How fucking good is this?" And I was like, "Let's go." Just
Cool.
got me excited about cutting hair.
That's cute.
Yeah,
I like that.
it's very fun. I got called a slur the other day.
What?
As you do in the world of social media.
What'd you get called?
I'll get to it. Jesus, can I
Sorry.
speak my truth before just going straight into what was a traumatic event?
I hate when he speaks.
So obviously, like a lot of time, anytime a video goes viral, it's always just shut up, you dumb British person. It's like, I'm fucking Australian. Someone called me like,
It's not my fault I went to private school in Australia.
yeah, someone literally called me European, which is all of
You
them.
in this outfit. Someone called me European.
Someone called me European. I don't know where they would have got that from. And I replied to them being like, I'm literally Australian. And then and everyone going back and forth, arguing with each other for absolutely no reason. And then someone called me a shackle dragger.
Ooh.
I checked online. It's okay. It's mostly for Australians.
What is it? Like a convict?
Yeah, it's a derogatory term for a convict, mostly coined by South African people, which with their background, whoopsie daisy.
Who are you to be talking about shackles?
What? Yeah, so with Australians were called shackle
You guys
draggers.
are the naughty naughties.
You're the naughty ones.
Hey, that doesn't really been long
You
enough
wanted
for you
your-
guys to be talking about the chains.
You wanted your country to look like a Neapolitan ice cream bucket. Black and white divided. Read about the apartheid.
What's the red? What's the red?
It
Who's
is
strawberry?
the women.
Okay.
Pink is for girl. What do you mean red? It's pink.
Yeah.
Did you not? It's always been pink.
Oh, I'm embarrassed now.
We're maybe the only podcast who can transition from I was called a slur to Neapolitan ice cream to then arguing about
Yeah,
that.
to the apartheid. Wow, how did that feel?
Odd.
Odd?
Really, really weird.
Yeah, it's weird because it's also like, I do understand why people get really like, but those were my ancestors, because it's like, I can't explain this enough. I'm not a convict. I know old mates were, but yeah.
It's like I've never once dragged shackles, so it doesn't really affect me.
Yeah. Random.
Yeah,
Random old school thing to call someone.
A shackle dragger.
Shackle
And
dragger.
I'm going to have to check after this to double check that is okay for me to say.
Otherwise you're gonna
it's
have
gonna
a
be
fun little bleeping.
A lot of bleeping in this episode. Just to fuck myself over in case this is wrong. Shackle dragger, shackle dragger, shackle dragger.
Shackle dragger, shackle dragger, shackle dragger.
Okay, well, if shackle dragger was fine, what Eden just said definitely isn't. And I had to actually bleep that. Oh my God.
Sorry. Come on, you gotta.
No, it was good.
Sorry,
it
I
was
love
good.
slurs. I
It
love
was
slurs.
good. But speaking of slurs, did you want to do a what gaze that and I'll have a go?
Yes,
I'll take a run at it.
He's being trained. He's being ready. He's
I'll
being
take a
ready. I just
run
want to
at
talk about SpongeBob. Have you seen all the SpongeBob, the musical things on TikTok?
Yes.
Do you like it?
I think it's funny.
Okay, it's funny.
It's a nice little theatre joke for, someone from Hamilton to throw in the SpongeBob choreography.
Yeah.
Sneaky.
Yeah, they love
Sneaky.
to do that. They love to do I'm sick of the cast of Hamilton.
Okay. Yeah, no, I agree.
Shut up. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually one of the only Hamilton apologists out of all like the theatre people I know.
I went and saw it, and compared to the soundtrack, I was really happy when Hamilton got shot. I found him incredibly annoying. Maybe it's just the way the guy in the Sydney run played it. But I was like, oh, I know he gets shot in like 20 minutes, but speed it up.
You are much more of a Burr than a Hamilton.
Yes.
Maybe that's us. Maybe that's our dynamic.
Are you Aaron Burr, sir? Shut up. Shut up, cuck. Shut up, you beta.
Unfortunately, I am a little bit of a Hamilton.
Oh, I wrote 50 different essays. Shut it.
Yeah, it doesn't shut up. Fuck
That's
someone's wife.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm a little bit Alexander coded. I don't like that at all. Anyway, autism over.
Are we going to do...
Oh, yes, SpongeBob.
I know SpongeBob characters.
SpongeBob.
Why don't I do it for you? Doesn't that make more sense?
I know SpongeBob characters.
Yeah, no, but you know more about...
You don't own SpongeBob
I
characters.
never said I own SpongeBob characters, but
You
you know more
think
about
you
gay.
do, it's
But you know more
crazy.
about gay.
Okay.
Because I'm just going to be like, that one...
What if I died and that was the last thing you ever said to me?
Well, you know more about gay? That's a compliment.
I would go like this.
That's a nice thing. Why would it be a bad thing? There's several things I've said way worse to you.
Yeah. Well, SpongeBob's a twink.
Great. Sandy cheeks.
Yeah, muscle mommy lesbian. I feel like this is we've literally done this before because I remember doing the thumbnails.
No. I promise you. I think we did children's cartoon shows.
Okay, but I feel like I've called her a muscle mommy before, but maybe that's just in the secrecy of my own home.
Squidward.
Squidward? he's just like, you know, when your mum's got a gay friend and she goes, he's hilarious. And you go, is he? I think he's just rude. Old gay. Button up. But like he would be wearing a pattern button up.
Can I say he's probably closer to Caleb Heron than you think?
No, you
Okay.
can't.
No.
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 Mr. Krabs.
Ooh, mask for mask. Like, you know, one of those ones in the gym that's like, I don't want any twinks around here, all right? Like, I feel like he's one of those guys. Mask for mask.
Larry the Lobster.
Same thing, and they're dating.
Okay.
All the crustaceans, they're dating.
What about the guy who every episode goes, my legs! My legs!
He feels like like I feel like I know him. I feel like he's a gay guy behind me at a concert, like in the mosh pit, and he just complains the whole time. You ever been in a concert in like a mosh pit with someone who's like just has the fucking complaints department? You're like, we're obviously all sweating. We all need to be. There's 50,000 people mashed up, like you. Why would you be the only one here? Also, take your fucking Steve Madden boots off then, twink.
Yeah. Can I just say, when I went to Milford Sound, which is like widely known as this beautiful nature walk, there was a Japanese tourist and he had like head shaved, eyebrows shaved, but had like white foundation over the eyebrows, was wearing a crop top hoodie, no shirt underneath. The hood had 3 giant holes on each side. He was wearing like giant flare pants with... No, big leather pants that like stuck out and had spikes all over them, and then giant platform shoes. It was like 10 degrees and like pissing down with rain. And
This sounds like a serve.
it was insane. I think we might have had him in the background of a video at some point, but it was like straight off a Prada runway.
That's sick.
No, Balenciaga runway. It was insane.
Sounds beautiful.
Plankton?
Plankton? Ooh, I don't think Plankton's gay.
Okay.
Or if he is, like, Plankton really, really feels like the type of like anger. I actually think Plankton's a lesbian.
What?
I actually think no. Plankton is like someone you meet at a party and you're like, everyone here is really left, and they're like explaining, and they're getting angry, and their haircut. You go, I get it. Really? That's the haircut you're going for? Plankton has turf bangs.
I don't know what that is.
You ever seen like someone with like bangs this short, but they're really neat, like a little fringe, and it's like, dong.
Yeah.
But not in the like cute, fun, arty girl way. In a way that like, a turf is like trans exclusionary radical feminist. So like a woman who doesn't think other trans women are nice.
Okay.
Oh, or doesn't accept trans women as part of women.
Interesting.
Just like the worst kind of lesbian you could be, really.
Huh.
But I just think Plankton would have that haircut. Black hair, micro bangs.
Cool.
Stop yelling at me, you know
King
what I mean?
Triton? No, Poseidon. Sorry, it's Poseidon, not King Triton.
Poseidon. I'm feeling like it's one of those drag queens that has a lot of muscles but then does drag.
Who's the in the SpongeBob movie, the biker who was sent after them? And he's like, that's not a real mustache. This is a real mustache. And then he just goes and
then
grows
it
one.
pops out. It pops out.
I don't know his name, but that guy.
Like Leather Daddy, obviously.
Fantastic.
Leather Daddy.
And finally, SpongeBob's parents.
Oh, yeah. Well, SpongeBob dad's a bear. I don't know why. And SpongeBob mom, trans.
Great. Well, I would,
Trans sponge.
I would really hope so.
Trans sponge.
And to finish, Ethan Slater.
Ethan Slater.
He might be the straight tenor boy final boss.
I think he is.
Yep.
I think he is. Because were you that in high school? Were you straight tenor?
Well, yeah. Well, I wasn't straight in high school, but I was a tenor. Actually, no, I was a falsetto gay.
Wow.
Yeah, and I transitioned to bass lesbian, and now I'm straight tenor.
Bass lesbian is so funny. There's always one. There's always one. There's always one.
And with that, we're going to wrap up the episode. Thank you so much for listening in. I feel like we need to put Eden down for an afternoon nap now.
No, No,
You've said a lot of things.
I did.
You said a lot of things.
I had a lot to say.
And you said all of them.
And you did.
You shackle dragger.
Oh, he's getting
Love you, Miss
turned
Vi.
off by